Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel, and welcome again to what will soon become our recording studio. We're about 4 weeks away now from having this fully insulated, fully boarded power and data out here to actually start decorating and putting in lighting and bringing in all my horror collection to have a purpose-built place to do these shows. And I'm so happy that we're nearly here. Like, I've waited 5 years. This has been 5 years in the planning to have my own space to do this. And once it's done, it means content will be more, because I'll be able to slip out here and go, I'm just nipping out for half an hour. I'll be able to record 4 or 5 episodes and put out the amount of content that I actually want to give you. And I'm really excited for that. But today we're here to talk about something that came up on an episode we've recently done. So we recently recorded the Saw 2 episode, which, if you're watching this on Patreon, is not out yet. If you're watching this on YouTube, it's definitely not out yet. But on that episode, there was a topic brought up about Jigsaw, as to whether John Kramer is actually a serial killer, or whether he is this kind of self-righteous person who's giving people a choice to live better. And it really got me thinking after the episode, and he is a serial killer. There are so many people I see online that defend him, that say he didn't actually kill anyone, who use Jigsaw's own logic to defend his actions. And I wanted to use Saw 2 as an example, where he does actually just outright kill people. Like himself, he deliberately ends the lives of others without giving them a choice. So I'm going to start first with the Venus flytrap. The Venus flytrap is an impossible trap to beat because of the time constraint set. It's 1 minute, and there is no way in the world you can even process what's going on, let alone remove your eye, take a key out, undo a lock in 60 seconds. It's just not possible. So that was a deliberate murder just to get detective involved. Like, that's all that was for. And people will still argue, well, he still had a chance. So I'm going to go with the SWAT team. How about the SWAT team that came to his premises and he took out one of their shins on the stairs? Granted, he didn't kill them, he maimed them. But then he straight up electrified 2 SWAT team members against that fence, who both died. They did not have a choice. They did not have a choice whether they lived or died. They did not play a game. This also goes for the guy with the key. Do not use the key. And he used the key and opens the door, and it was another guy who looked through the peephole who got shot in the face. This is a guy called Gus, who's pointless in the movie apart from to have his head blown off. But that guy Gus, he didn't get a choice. The other guy got a choice whether he should use the key or not, but there was no warning, don't look through the peephole. So Gus, again, is someone who was just outright killed by John Kramer. And after we recorded that episode, I went and watched Saw X. And Saw X is a prime example of Jigsaw at his most ruthless and most unforgiving, because every single trap that he sets for one of those people, the time constraints are impossible. Every single one. None of those games are beatable. And as much as the movie makes it look like they could have done it, they really couldn't. Like the sawing the leg off. Like, it's never going to happen in the time frame that it was given. Whether people want to defend him or not, John Kramer is a malicious and meticulous serial killer. He is a serial killer who hunts based on a type. He hunts based on a type that have addictions or have problems, or maybe have wronged him. People he deems are bad people. And then he gives them a fictitious choice around their wrongdoing. So he will pick something that is suited to their particular addiction or their particular bad behaviour and give them a choice to do something horrific to themselves with the hope they may save themselves. But they won't. And this is where John's serial killer sort of tendencies show even more, because he takes pleasure in watching these people do these horrible things to themselves, sort of trying to atone for their sins, or his sins as he sees them as their sins. And that's where he gets his kick. He is a serial killer who takes gratification from watching the suffering of others. And then he's so self-righteous that he goes, I take no pleasure from killing. You lying motherfucker. You love every single second of this. And you put so much effort into being able to watch it. Like, if you took no gratification from this, you wouldn't want to watch it. You'd put them in a room, you'd put them in there with a trap, you'd fuck off, and if they got out, great, they done the right thing. If they didn't get out, they died. Oh well, never mind, they didn't have it in them to survive. And I have a real problem with people trying to defend John Kramer online for whatever reason, because he's a bad guy. He is the villain. And in Saw X, the way they painted him as the hero has actually tainted the movies that came before, where he is an out-and-out villain. Saw 2, prime example, he is the bad guy. There's no if, buts or maybes, he's the villain. But when you put that in the context of what we see in Saw X, you feel for that character and you identify with that character. And I don't think that Saw X actually done any of the previous movies any help at all. I think it hindered the impact of those movies. As much as I loved Saw X, I don't think it's definitely not helped the John Kramer character retain that villain status. And yeah, I want to know if any of you actually defend John Kramer. Can any of you come in the comments and give me justified reasons why he's not a serial killer? Because honestly, I don't think you can, and I'd love to see if you could. But this is a quick off-the-cuff episode, more to show you how we're getting on in here, and also because it's something that played on my mind after we recorded last night. So let me know in the comments what you think. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the notification bell, and until next time,